So we gave basic IP addressing, okay, on all the devices with the loopbacks 1.1.1.1, 2.2.2.2 in that manner. Okay. Now I'm going to run RIP. I just gave IP address. See, show IP interface brief. These are the address on router 1. Show IP interface brief on router 2. Show IP interface brief on router 3. Show IP interface brief on router 4. These are the address on router 5. Got it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run RIP. Router RIP version 2. I'm not going to give summary, auto summary, no auto summary. I want to show you the difference. Now I'm going to enable 10 dot. Yeah, I'll show it. You'll feel it. Okay, 10.0.0.0. Got it? Is this a proper way to advertise? Yeah. Because in RIP you cannot advertise per subnetwork, right? You have to enable that protocol on a major network. Obviously, it understands subnetworks, subnets. But while enabling, you have to enable it in a major network. Okay. So 10 network.
No, you're not auto-summarizing it. Okay.
Okay, network 1.0.0.0. Done?
Okay, if you put auto-summary, means you cannot add a 10.0.0.
Exactly. No, I'll show the difference. Router RIP version 2, network 10.0.0.0, network. That's it, right? Router RIP version 2, network 10.0.0.0, network 192.1.12.0, network 3.0.0.0. Done? Version 2, network 10.0.0.0, network 4.0.0.0. Last device. Version 2, network 192.1.12.0, network 5.0. Okay, now show IP route. Let's wait for the routes. Do you get the routes?
Yes.
Okay, analyze it. Got one network, 2, 3, 4, every loopback from these network, right? From these devices. So what about 10.1.1.0, 10.1.4.0, 10.1.2.0, and 10.3.0.0? You didn't get separate routes, right?
That's because you didn't use
You got a single route. Why?
No auto-summary, you didn't use it, right?
What's the use of no auto summary?
Because by default, the routers will summarize the thing.
When? Why? Where?
Like that.
Simple. When I'm crossing my major network boundary, this is a major network boundary which has the subnets of 10 network, right? This is a major network, right? There is a major network here. All the IP address assigned in this area is a subnetwork of this major network.
Okay.
Right? So at the time, what happens in RIP is it advertises it into a summarized address. So it automatically summarizes the subnetworks into a major network while crossing your major network boundary. This is your major network boundary, right? Which has the subnets of 10 networks.
10 networks. Okay.
So at the time it automatically summarizes it into major network. Why? To to shrink the routes, the number of routes. Instead of giving him all the routes, I'll simply say, I'm having 10 network, you come to me, you'll have a single route, right? Is there any problem in that? Is there any problem in this? Yes, there is a problem. From the entire 10 network, you have only 10.1.0.0, 10.1.2.0, 10.1.3.0, and 10.1.4.0 network. You are having hundreds of other subnetworks.
Okay.
It might be there in some other place. Like another side of your network might have those subnets. If you give a route saying I'm having the entire 10 network, is it true or false? That's a false information. Why? You don't have the entire 10 network. You have only 4 subnetworks from this entire 10 network. So there are other subnetworks which might be out there in a public network, right? So it's a false information. So what I'll do is I'll disable, sorry, router ref. How to disable it? No auto sum. I'll disable auto summarization of routes. Got it? No auto summary.
Yes, we do.
That's why, yeah, that's why it's recommended to use no auto summary.
So that individual network keeps
Exactly. Now check it out. See, got all the
You're
routes.
getting it, yeah.
Got it? Got all the routes. So this is what the meaning of no auto summary is.
Okay.
So we are okay with no auto summary in it, right? That's the first topic. Next. We are going to see, no, before authentication, we want to see some other thing called as summarization. Manual summarization. Since it's recommended to off your automatic summarization.
It's recommended that you don't use auto-summarization.
Auto summarization is not at all recommended. Why?
Is not recommended.
Yeah. So that's why you disable it. But what if you want to tweak the routes? You have lots of routes. You have lots of routes. Okay. So you want to tweak it. Like if you have 100 routes, I don't want to give him 100 routes. To reach all the 100 routes, he has to come to me. Then why I have to tell him that for this network come to me, for this network come to me, like for 100 routes. Like it's like populating his routing table.
So you're telling me that it has 100 routers and this is...
Imagine this company has 100 routers or 100 routes inside the company. So instead of giving this guy information about 100 routes and not really populating his routing table, I can tell him that I have these things in a single statement. I'll say that I have a subnetwork of 10 network starting from this range till this 4 range. Only 4 subnetworks I have. So I'll exactly tell him that from the 10 network, I have only 4 subnets. These are the 4 subnets I have in a single statement. So only for those 4 statements, he will come to me.
Okay.
Or else he will not come to me. Got it? Any doubt?
No.
Okay. So how to do that? That's called as manual summarization. How to do summarization? So we'll say how to summarize. What is summarization?
Yeah.
If you have
individual
if you have multiple routes, you can shrink it in a single statement. That's called summarization in a simple manner. Say for example, what are the networks you have right now?
10.1.1.
10.1.1.0, 10.1.2.0, 10.1.4.0,
and
10.1.3.0. So the changes are happening in the third octet, right? So first I'll make a note of this. Like I have ten dot 1.1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, right? So the changes are happening in the third octet. Okay, in the third octet. So I'll write down the bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the value of these bits 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. Right? So when you'll get this is the third octet, right? These bits are in third octet. The changes are happening in third octet. The first two octets are same: 10.1, 10.1, 10.1. There is 1 dot. Got it? So the changes are happening in the third octet. So how you'll get 1 in the third octet? You have to switch off all the bits and make this bit on. Then you'll get 1. How about 2? Switch on this bit, make this bits off. 3, these 2 bits on. 4, only this bit on. Got it? So from here, what you have to do is, this is how you summarize. Okay? Do this. After this, switch on the common bits. Means if it has 0, the entire row should have 0. If it has 1, the entire row should have 1. So these are the common bits, right? In our scenario, these are the common bits. It's like a kind of subnetting. But there you find out how many address you need. But here you have number of address, you want to group them in summarization. It's a simple way to do summarization, this calculation. Okay, so always the bits with the common bits, you have to make those bits on. Make those common bits on. And uncommon bits, there is uneven bits, 0. So what is the value of the network bits now?
8 plus 16 plus 32.
It's 255 minus 7.
Okay.
Which will be
248.
248, right? So you have to put this value 248. So already you have 255, dot 255 in the first octet. If you put 248 here, and then dot 0, this will be the range. But remember one thing, you cannot exactly string 4 address here. Why? This will also support up to 6, 7, number 7. So at that time you should be careful. If you don't have till 7, don't summarize it. You have only 4 routes, right? Leave it on. Leave the 4 routes.
Okay.
Because if you say I have till 7, and if you don't have till 7, that's a mistake, right? It's like subnetting. Wastages cannot be avoided in subnetting, right? That's how.
When you have
The ranges cannot be fixed, or exactly you cannot define the range.
Actually, you have a less number of addresses. So what if a company has multiple hundreds of addresses?
Then it's useful.
Then it's auto-summary is useful.
No, auto-summarization is not at all used. Why?
Okay.
You'll not. No company purchase the entire subnet. That is entire major network. No company will purchase the entire 10 network. No, you don't have it exactly.
Okay.
Clear? Any doubt? This is how you summarize it. So what is the summary address right now? The summary address will be starting from, that is 10.0.0.0. There is a summary address, and the mask for this is 255.255.248.0, which means starting from 10.0.0.0, the end address in this network, or the range of network which is supported by this mask, will be till 10.0.7 dot something, 7.0. There is 7.25. Got it? These are the ranges of network supported by using this subnet mask in third octet. Clear? First octet's no change. Why? Subnet mask says that it should be same. Got it? So now you have summarized it. So the summary address 10.0.0.0 says that the range will be till 7. So 7, right? The next network will be 10.0.8.0 till add another 7, 15. 10.0.15.0. So if you give this mask 255.255.248.0 to summarize a network which starts from 8.0, you have to give this summary address. This will be the summary address, like network ID. Got it? Any doubt?
No.
So I'll summarize it now. How to summarize it? Go to the place where it has to be summarized. RIP supports per interface summarization. So this is your exit interface, right?
Yeah.
Get inside your exit interface. So the summarization should be done on fast Ethernet 1/0 in our scenario, right? Where it has to be summarized on 1/0. So I'll go to router 3 first. See, till now you're getting all the so I'll go to R5, show IP route. See, you're getting all the routes, right? If you summarize it, you'll get 10.0.0.0/8. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do manual summarization, the exact summarization. Interface F1/0. You have to get inside the interface where you want that address to be summarized when it's going outside. You don't want to give him more information. So the command is IP summary address RIP, clear? IP summary address RIP, and what is the summary address? Like in our case 10.0.0.0. Got it? What is going to be the mask for that? 258.248.248.0. That's it. You're done.
Okay.
Let's see the difference. Show IP route. Did you see that? Okay, it will take some time. Clear IP route. Start. This will clear this will refresh your routing table. Let's see now what's happening.